Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our MGT162 lecturer, Madam Nurulizan. I'm Nur SYAZWANI and today I will be presenting about the introduction of Nike company. Nike is an international company founded in the United States with agreement with sportswear and other attires. Nike was started in 1964 by Bill Bowerman and was originally titled Blue Ribbon Sport, but was later reformed to Nike in 1978. Through that time, its main goal was to produce low-cost, high-quality shoes for Americans to break Germans' control over domestic trade. Nike not only allocates its product internally, but also all around the world. This attention on the Nike company and the strategic methods and tools they have direct to its higher performance. On the other hand, the company background, Nike was previously named as Blue Ribbon Sport. It was created in 1964 as Blue Ribbon Sport by Bill Bowerman, a track and field coach at the University of Oregon, and his previous student, Phil Knight. The company was renamed Nike in 1968 and went public 2 years later. Besides that, there are levels of management. It is separate and assigned given to specific products or business units at Nike management. Some examples of these business units include footwear, clothing, and athletic equipment. The highest position was General Manager. The second level was Functional Manager 1, Functional Manager 2, and Functional Manager 3. The third position was Sales Manager 1, Marketing Manager 1, and Engineering Manager 1. And the last level was Sales Manager 2, Marketing Manager 2, and Engineering Manager 2. Nike is an international non-sport, apparel, and shoe company which has proceeded throughout the years in various aspects. There are two aspects, which is management and leadership. To inspiring management and leadership styles organized by Nike over the years, we can attribute this to the achievement it has accomplished today.
Greetings to Puan Nurulizan, our MGT lecturer. My name is FRYCELLA from IM1101A, and today I'm gonna presenting on my part, which is planning. Firstly, I'm gonna present about visions. Having a vision on a company is to identify the organization's future direction for the best quality, and it is also describing where the organizations want to be in the future. The company visions of Nike is to remain the most authentic, connected, and descriptive brand. This vision statement, which is emphasized the corporate global growth strategy for 2015, is still in use. So that means they still use the vision statement until nowadays. The sportswear company is concentrating on brand development. The following are the keywords in Nike corporate vision statement. First, remain. Secondly, authentic. Thirdly, connected. And lastly, distinctive. Next, I will explaining about Nike missions. By the statements of missions, it is describing what the organization needs to do to achieve the visions. The corporate missions of Nike is to bring inspirations and innovation to every athlete in the world. According to the firm, everyone is an athlete because, in the words of Nike CEO founder, which is Bill Bowerman, you have a body, you are an athlete. The company's strategic goal is to reaching the worldwide leisure and sports footwear, apparel, and equipment market is represented in this mission statement. Next, Nike's corporate mission statement includes the following main components below. Firstly is inspirations, secondly is innovation, and lastly is the every athlete in the world. Next, I will move to Nike's standing plan. For standing plan, all Nike.com and Nike app purchases can be returned within 30 days, but available for some exceptions apply only. To be eligible to return the items must be unwashed and unworn by the owner to keep from any damaged materials and to keep the original ones. Besides, it is also must include the complete accessories and keep it in an original packaging, which is also must be in a resellable conditions. The return policy only available and free for Nike members only. Furthermore, Nike use rules and regulations as their standing plan. At Nike, they know the importance of doing the right thing. No matter how big Nike may get, we stay accountable by making decisions around people's assets and resources. So, making decisions regarding resources can be challenging when some of them have an emotional component and even become as a personal. So, when considering these tough choices, Nike must strive to always think through all possible outcomes and commit to owning the results. Lastly, I will presenting about single-use plan that Nike use. For single-use plan, Nike do a program to use for a company. Program is the most comprehensive plan, which is almost company use it for their business and designed to achieve a particular set of goals. At Nike, we are running an affiliate program and have a lot of benefits to the affiliate, partner or members. Furthermore, Nike also create a training club app to help you reach your fitness goals with expertly designed workouts from our world-class Nike master trainers. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. I am Siti HAJAR AZIRA from IM1101A. Greeting our MGT162 lecturer, Madam Nurulizan. Today, I'm going to talk about my part in the group assignment, which is organizing. Organizing is defined as the process of determining the tasks to be done, who will do them, and how those tasks will be managed and coordinated. Move to the departmentalization. Departmentalization is a process of grouping jobs into separate unique activities or tasks that are proposed. Types of departmentalization in Nike company. The organizational structure of Nike reflects the operational capabilities and constraints of the company. The composition and system design used on the links between people, group, and business divisions constitute a company's organizational or corporate structure. In the case of Nike, the corporate structure emphasized the necessity to consider variations among regional markets. These variances are related to target client demands. They are distinct to each geographic area, such as alterations in clothing choices based on weather and popular sports. Because of this, Nike has created its organizational structure to allow for alterations in response to market variations. The company, which ranks among the top companies in the athletic footwear, apparel, and equipment market, as well as its corporate structure, are prime examples of how regional differences must be considered in business strategy. Nike's competitive advantages are strengthened by structural and strategic alignment that takes these variations into account, especially when it comes to breaking into local market. The structure of an organization of Nike supports the regionalization of business strategies. Such regionalization encourages value chains, particularly in the service and marketing sectors, that uniquely meet the needs of clients. Nike has the ability to cater to consumer demands for athletic shoes, gear, and equipment in local markets thanks to the features of its organizational system. There are 6 types of organization structure in departmentalization, which is functional structure, product structure, customer structure, geographic structure, metric structure, and network structure. For Nike organizational structure type and feature, Nike has a geographic divisional organizational structure. This structure is based on the company's need in its global organization as well as the uniqueness of conditions in regional markets. Types of organizational structures in Nike Company. Nike flag structures, also known as matrix structures, consist of several divisions separated into subsidiaries and incorporating geographic divisions. Nike matrix structures also present at the regional and sub-regional levels. Managerial responsibility is segmented according to business unit, which is apparel, footwear, and equipment, and function, human resources, finance, marketing, sales, and operations. For matrix structure, it has two different dimensions grouped simultaneously. The advantages are good use of resources and can sharing of information. For the disadvantages, it can become from frustration and confusion and maybe can make a high conflict between the group. That's all from me in the organizing part. Thank you.
Greetings to our MGT162 lecturer, Madam Nurulizan. My name is DAYANG TAMIA, and today I will be presenting about my part in the group assignment, which is decision making. Decision making is when managers recognize a problem and take on certain sets of actions in order to resolve it, whilst also taking on opportunities for their company or their organization. There are two types of decision making. The first one is the program decision making, and the second one is the non-program decision making. The program decision making is a structured one, meaning that there are rules, regulations, and guidelines to follow, and a set of routine has been created in order to deal with similar problems in the future. On the other hand, the non-program one are unstructured, and there are no routines for them to follow due to the problems being unusual and unique for the company and the organization. When it comes to a company for Nike, they do have their own program decision making that they follow. For example, the design of their products. This area deals with the design of their items such as their footwear, their clothes, their apparels, and so on. The objective is to make sure that the designs are in line with the company's abilities, goals, and also their consumers' preferences. Besides that, as a big brand in the industry, Nike also heavily emphasizes on the quality of their products. They make sure that their products are created with high quality brands that are satisfactory to their customers. Besides that, Nike also makes sure that their inventory movement is both effective and efficient. This ensures that the cost of the inventory is minimized whilst also having an effective and efficient movement of the inventory of the items in the inventory from the suppliers to distributors and retailers. On the other hand, when it comes to non-program decision making, Nike had decided to not follow their program decision making, but instead they decided to do a change due to the fact that they have been underperforming in the market for a while. So in order to overcome that, Nike decided to change the designs of their items in order to reach a more niche market target such as the football or golf markets. Making has now allowed Nike to adopt a change in order to ensure that a similar problem like their downfall on the market does not occur again in the near future. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is MAIZAITUL binti ISMADI. My ID number is 2022-880-806. So today I'm going to present about my part, which is motivation. Motivation. What is motivation? Let's start the question. Why do we need motivation? Okay, this is because motivation will help us with goals to work towards. In the same time, it helps us to solve problems. In this subject, which is MGT, motivation is well known as a set forces that make people to behave in certain ways. As you should know, there are two need-basis models of motivation. Firstly is Maslow hierarchy of needs and Herzberg two factors model. Then I would like to explain about Maslow hierarchy of needs. This Maslow hierarchy of need has 5 of needs. Okay, let's start with psychological need. From psychological need, we as human need a basic survival such as shoes, sport equipment, and nice clothes. Nike also provide the best quality ever of product to fulfill all the customers' need. In the same time, Nike also provide variety of discounts to ensure that all people can afford it, especially for students. Next is safety needs. Nike has to increase the security level to make sure all the employees is safe. Besides that, Nike also provide health to financial insurance to help employees to achieve the great work. Nike has to do this kind of security level to ensure that all the employees is safe from any danger or harm. So the third one is affiliation needs. For the affiliation needs, Nike make a collaboration with selected websites such as YouTube or TikTok for earn some profit and commission. There is a lot of benefit for the affiliate program. For example, Nike provide gifts for the affiliate run and special promotion for them. So next, for esteem needs, for these esteem needs, we should have a full respect and be kind to each other. This level requires us for our own personality as a human being. This level is the most important because it will be valued and judged by others. Last but not least, self-actualization needs. For this level, it needs us as a human to improve ourselves, to achieve the highest ability of ourselves. We must ensure that we need to be creative to reach the top level of potential. So the conclusion is, we must have these 5 of needs to make sure that we can achieve the right motivation on ourselves. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Greeting to our dear lecturer, Madam Nurulizan. Today I am Nur Ain. I will be presenting leadership as the part of our assignment. First of all, I want to give the definition of leadership. What is leadership? Leadership is the process of directing the behavior of others toward the accomplishment of some objective or causing individual to act in a certain way to follow a particular cause. Two approaches to leadership are behavior theory and contingency theory. Nike used the behavior theory approach of leadership by employing the sound leadership style in managerial grade, which is 9-9. In 9-9, the manager pays high concern to people and the production. Manager using this style will encourage teamwork and commitment among the employees, as suggested by theory-wise propositions. For example, Nike can be described as both thoughtful and demanding, as described by Phil Knight, who transformed the company from a small footwear brand in Oregon to a global dominant force in marketing, advertising, and athletics. This management style places a strong emphasis on making employees feel like they are a part of the Nike's family and involving them in understanding Nike's missions and identifying production needs. Nike aimed to illustrate how a culture of trust and respect among teammates can result in a high level of motivation and satisfaction, which in turn boosts output. For instance, Nike is not afraid to use concepts that are opposed of their own. Instead, they concentrating on the importance of the concept. As a result of the supervisors focus on finding only potential solution, the problem will be solved through teamwork, using both emotion and thought, without leaving anyone behind. Nike's excellence, performance, and growth can be attributed to the employees' strong sense of purpose and motivation fostered by the company's strong culture. Thank you.
Controlling. There are 3 types of control, which is client control, market control, and bureaucratic control. The first one is client control. Client control is important when it comes to company statement. At the higher level, the choices are made about company ideologies, product design, slogans, and advertising. It is because it based on the most wanted and to draw attention of customers. The second one is market control. Market control uses external measures of the market to create standards. It is also used in the high levels of decision making because external measures are imperative feature when the company determines value and plan of products. Lastly, bureaucratic control. It is used in Nike, however, in the lower retail store level. At this level, the company rules with regulation and measures to set strategies for dealing with problems that come up.